My dear subscribers, if you drink this, your balls will fall off. 72% added sugars, man. Absolutely do not touch that. You guys. Boba milk tea, sometimes known as bubble tea, has gained an immense popularity worldwide in the recent years. This drink first pioneered in Taiwan, with its combination of tea, milk, sugar, and tapioca pearls, have gained a cult-like following as the preferred beverage of choice for many people. However, despite its widespread acclaim, there are major growing concerns about the potential negative health implications associated with the consumption of boba milk tea. Despite its widespread popularity, I personally do not share the same enthusiasm for this boba milk tea drink. If my subscribers remember, over the past 3 years or so, I have been sort of leading this unofficial anti-boba movement to urge people to stop drinking boba milk tea. To try to discourage people from drinking boba milk tea. I've been making many memes, I've been making videos, I've been making podcasts. One of my subscribers even took my advice and made a Reddit community to discuss why boba milk tea is very bad and very harmful. So, what is the problem with boba milk tea? Why am I so passionate about boba milk tea and ending the consumption of boba milk tea? What is in boba milk tea which causes it to be so harmful? Well, the first and most obvious issue with boba milk tea is the high sugar content. Most traditional boba recipes contain high amounts of sugar in the form of flavored syrups, sweetened condensed milk, sugary added sugar add-ons, and so on. You can say that 1 cup of boba milk tea probably has more sugar than a cup of soda of comparable size. Excessive sugar intake, of course, has been linked to many health issues like obesity, hypertension, diabetes, and cardiovascular diseases. The second major issue with boba milk tea, which is less obvious, which many people probably have not heard about, is the issue of chemicals being found in this drink. So over the past couple of years, there have been many scandals which have been reported by the Taiwanese media of plastics being found in boba milk tea. For example, the Taiwan Public Health Department investigated reports that a chemical, DEHP, was used as an additive in some of the tapioca pearls. DEHP is a chemical used to soften plastics. Apparently, some of these tapioca pearl processing plants were injecting DEHP into the tapioca pearls to make it more chewy and softer to improve the taste. Studies on animals have suggested that DEHP causes stunted fertility and developmental issues. These issues can potentially affect humans in the same way. Another issue was that the Consumer Protection Committee in Taiwan conducted a round of testing where they collected 22 samples of tapioca pearls from 7 manufacturers. And they concluded that there were instances of polybrominated biphenyls in these tapioca pearls. Now, polybrominated biphenyls are chemicals which are harmful for human beings. So this really begs the question. If you live in Malaysia or United States or Hong Kong or whatever, and you order a cup of boba milk tea from a restaurant. If you go to the cafe and order a cup of boba milk tea and the waiter brings it to your table, you see the little black tapioca pearls floating around in the drink. It's disgusting, but that's not the point. You see the drink and you start consuming those tapioca pearls. Do you really know where those tapioca pearls come from? How do you know that those tapioca pearls are not being sourced from these unethical companies in Taiwan, which are injecting chemicals into it, which may cause infertility and other issues? You don't know, and I bet even the restaurant manager doesn't know, because many of these restaurants and cafes, they just buy these pearls in large bulk, in large quantities from these Taiwan companies, and there's just no way to know. So, chemicals which are harmful to human beings have been found in boba milk tea. Now, for my male subscribers and viewers out there watching this video, let me ask you guys a question. What is the most important thing for a man? Oh no, it's not money. The most important thing for a man is his balls. Okay, let's not mince words. Okay, that's the reproductive system. Your man gan in Chinese, right? That's the most important thing. That is what defines you as a male. What if I told you that drinking boba milk tea might screw with your balls and kill your sperm? How does that make you feel? Oh yeah. Okay, so in some recipes of boba milk tea, creamer is used to make the drink softer and to make the drink, I guess, more flavorful, right? They use creamer. Sometimes they use the same types of creamers that they put into coffee, right? Now, have you ever seen those types of creamers where maybe you go to the dentist's office or maybe you go to the coffee shop or you go to your workplace and you see those creamers lying around the table that you don't need to put in the refrigerator, they just leave out in the room, in the open? Like, have you ever asked yourself how come you don't need to put those creamers, those packets of creamers in the refrigerator? Like, how come it doesn't go bad? Because there's preservatives in it. That is why. Now, in these preservatives, there are chemicals called BHA and BHT. BHA, which stands for butylated hydroxyxanosole. I think I mispronounced that. Well, anyways, BHA and BHT are linked to causing damage to the reproductive system. So, yeah, you probably don't want to use those coffee creamers they see lying around the dentist's office that is not in the refrigerator, that don't need to be refrigerated. You probably don't want to use those coffee creamers they see lying around in your office or in your school or whatever that doesn't need to be refrigerated, because that stuff has preservatives in it that harms your balls. So you probably don't want to use that stuff. Did you hear about this one? This article just came out 2 days ago. 80% of Americans test positive for chemicals found in Cheerios, Quaker Oats, that may cause infertility, delayed puberty. Are you crazy? Are you kidding me? Oh God. 4 out of 5 Americans are being exposed to a little-known chemical found in popular oats-based food, including Cheerios and Quaker Oats, that is linked to reduced fertility, altered fetal growth, and delayed puberty. Oh my God. Oh God, it's not just in the boba, you guys. Ugh.